What's happening, fam? L.A.R moving, still moving. Book entitled Lessons from a Non-Custodial Father. Amazon Kindle Create Space. Link will be in the description box below. So we're going to war again. See, for all you people who voted for Trump and people was like, man, this is going to be a bad thing. Some of y'all are like regretting y'all decision. But your reason for voting for him, that's your business. For all you people who voted against Trump, voted for Hillary, it's something that you and I gotta live with it. Unfortunately, but we're going to war. Pretty much, that's how it looks to me. Um, Not even 100 days into his presidency, that says a lot. You know, um, with the fact that they were still looking at the Russia situation, it's like it looked to me in some ways it's trying to throw people off of that scenario, that issue itself, and you know, bombing. We going to bomb Syria, then they bomb Afghanistan, and it's like, you know, about a month ago you didn't want Syrians in this country, and now you bombing Syria because how they treat Syrians. Just doesn't make sense. It just doesn't make sense. Then bombing Afghanistan with that big ass bomb, like, because you want to stop ISIS, really? I mean, you got to deal with the fact that, oh yeah, and for the people who didn't vote at all, or protest voted, or protest didn't vote, and now you mad. I mean, y'all need to shut up. I mean, you know, just just shut up. Um, Now we got a situation where they could probably reinstitute a draft because they might have to because the military is thin. You know, this country is spreading too many places, doing too much to too many people, and pretty much still at war in other countries. Whether you call it peacekeeping or just trying to get people on their feet or whatever you want to call it. Now, here's the problem that I see. You know, we're constantly bombing other countries, constantly going invading other countries. Well, this country is constantly the government, because I don't agree with it as a citizen. I just don't agree with it because we constantly this country is constantly doing this, and the and promoting stuff like never forget 9/11. Like, how many things do these other countries could these other countries say to never forget that are at the hands of the United States government? I mean, how much stuff can other countries, other nations, other continents say we will never forget? You know, and what makes that a bad thing is at the end of the day, we're talking about a scenario where this country constantly is attacking other people as if, but this country getting attacked is like, oh no, that never happened. Nobody. Why not? I mean, because you got the audacity to go all the way over this side of the globe and hurt people. You think those people don't want revenge? You think they don't want to come to this side and hurt people here? Like, it's just that's ridiculous. Now, when I talked about reinstituting a draft, it's funny to me because some of you people who have voted for Trump, well, usually older people, but some of you younger people, this is my country. We voted for Trump. Well, when it's time to for the draft and to take your ass off the war, because this is what you're fighting for, freedom and all that. I can watch all of y'all punk out. Why? It's gonna be like a million Ted Nugents out here. who were talking all that hard stuff, but then when it's time to answer that call, no, I just can't do it. I'm not gonna be able to do it. That's just how it's gonna go down. You know, all of these because they're gonna say, what about the? Because you're gonna hear that. What about Chicago? What about all these thugs in these streets? Because they're gonna point it to the quote unquote black thugs. So we should send the black thugs off to war. Oh yeah, well, okay. Since you're gonna play that hustle, it's funny how you people want to be patriots and you want to be tough guys, but when it's time to actually step up on the front line, you want to throw the black thugs and the black community out on the front lines for you. I thought y'all was big bad individuals, but that's a historical thing that's been going on over and over again. But since that's probably gonna happen, what about all of these police officers like who are just extra overly violent? Can't some of them go off? Aren't they're draftable material? They're in law enforcement, right? They know how it works. But would they answer the bell? These rogue killer, racist cops? Absolutely not. No, they won't. They won't. They're gonna. I have to serve and protect my community. See what you don't. You don't want to go to an actual war where people shoot back. You can't hide behind your badge when you're at war because people don't care about your uniform. They look at you as the enemy and they're gonna shoot at you. Ain't no tag teaming, five teaming, fourth cars rolling up on one person to beat him to death on camera, and not even beyond that, the military wouldn't allow the type of behavior that the police department allows. Just wouldn't. It's gonna be a problem. And don't get me wrong, they are racist in the military. They are factions of the military that are just out of their damn mind. They're neo-Nazis in the military. But it's just the way the military works. Their protocol there's certain things you just can't do. Just because you were feeling yourself. No. So, but the way I look at it, this constant bombing, this constant antagonizing people. I'll tell you something. Keep playing around with antagonizing North Korea. It's gonna be a problem. I'm just gonna be honest with you. It's gonna be a real problem. Keep antagonizing, poking China. It's gonna be a problem. Keep flip flopping with Russia. It's gonna be a problem. Like I don't understand. All of you people thinking that we're a superpower, we're the most powerful country in the world. That doesn't mean we don't have the bullies can get their ass whipped too. And I hate to break the news to you, as far as like winning a war, you gotta think about how many wars we've actually lost. Think about how many places we've actually invaded and thought we was gonna help bring democracy and bring freedom and bring peace, and those countries are still destabilized or angry right now. Or we went to war with certain places and it was like, we gotta get out of here because we ain't gonna win this one. Think about that. Think about the things that this country doesn't want to admit. Like you can't go around starting trouble with everybody without this coming back to bite you in the ass. We have this country, this government has no real allies. As much as people think we do, no, we don't. Much shit as this country started all over worldwide. I mean, people deal with us because they have to on the money sense, but if if this country goes to war with another nation and somebody jumps in, Israel come help. Israel ain't coming to help. The United Kingdom, UK come help. They ain't coming to help. The UN, we're together. The UN ain't coming to help. But and then people gonna wind up getting, y'all gonna start seeing the casualties of war, but it's also gonna be the casualties of picking fights with the wrong people. And constantly just picking fights in general. People get tired of it. Nations get tired of it. People get tired of it. People's families who've been broken up and destroyed and children has died are tired of it. This is, I mean, but this is what it looks like is gonna happen. And whatever goes on in these foreign countries, just don't be surprised when the shit happens here. Just don't, because people don't look at America with fear anymore, and they don't damn sure don't look at it with respect anymore. So it's a situation where everybody like y'all can get it. So you're going to war again, but it's not gonna play out the way you think it is. Just in my opinion. I'm out.